Hi, Capricorn. This is Just with your October 15th to the 31st, 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Capricorn, I do see that in the past earlier this month that some of you were in a stasis of like a mild depression or just really kind of like taking solace within, not necessarily engaging with people. And if you had to, you did, and you kind of like kept to yourself. I do feel like there was some things that you couldn't make some decisions on, or you had to be put on hold before further details came out, or you were waiting on something to get to the next stage. And I just feel like there's been some of you guys feeling a little bit down, feeling a little bit out of touch, not necessarily wanting to engage with others or circumstances or situations, not really being sure, not really wanting to talk, not really wanting to engage, or people not really being sure why you've taken this, this way about yourself, or you could be feeling that way, like someone just kind of like turned off a little bit and you're not really sure why. It does seem like there has been some new fresh energy, so that's good. Like some of you guys are starting to get back out again. Someone may have asked you, what's going on, that sort of thing, and it kind of like jolted you back in to life, if you will. I feel like some of you may be having an issue with someone at work. If you are a supervisor, that sort of thing, you may have to reprimand someone regarding the lack of work ethic, lack of performance that could have something to do with the fact that they are going through something personal. I do see personal issues. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's affecting you per se, but it could be happening around you. So there are some personal issues going on with home. Some of you could be trying to apply for a new apartment and try to get a loan for a new home. You just want something new. You're ready to leave. You may not like where you live anymore. You may feel like, you know what, this is just, I can afford something better, or I deserve better, and I want something better. And some of you are going to be trying any kind of way you can, hook or crook, as they say, to get what you want. Listen, you're going to try, not the most integral way to obtain this, so you may do something that's a little bit unethical, and you're going to, hide as much as you can, and you're going to zhuzh up, as I say, as much as you can to make this happen. And I feel like it's going to weigh you down because you have so much other things going on, but then it's like, I have to, I want to get this house. I'm trying to get this loan, or I'm trying to get into this new community or this, apartment, that sort of thing. Trying to get a new job. So it's like, I have to kind of like be very strategic in my time off so that I can go and so that people don't know that I'm looking for work, that sort of thing. Some of you may even be trying to get into school. All right. So you're trying to figure out, how do I get into this school? And it's like almost like by any means necessary. You're trying to find a way that you can financially afford it to get into school, how it works with your schedule, with work, with home life, family life, that sort of thing. So I do see a new opportunity, and it could be because I need to take this certification. I need to take this test in order to make more money. Okay. So this is going to give me more opportunity. It looks like as we get to the close of October, your efforts, whatever you guys are doing, will seem to pan out, and there will be some successes with that. And you may need to find yourself being very active. Like I have to go here, and then I have to go there. So a lot of errands you have to run, a lot of plans you have to make, and answering the call to things. So I just see you guys being really busy. You may have a situation where you have people that can help you with the children or child if that needs to happen. So overall, whatever this thing is, you guys are dead focused on trying to, and it seems to me very strongly more of like a house thing. So needing to move, or wanting to move, or making a decision that we really need to move. Some of you there may be a little bit of like your mate or someone in your life that perhaps you share property with. They may not be that enthused. You may not be enthused about that actual move or being done so quickly. So I do see some difference in opinion and how one person feels versus the other. Now, as it relates to finances, as far as like just everyday work is concerned, I do see some of you are really focused on projects at work. maybe not at first wanting to even be bothered with work, but then now you're getting back into the groove of things, and work may be very hectic, okay, or has been very hectic lately, and you're going to come up with a really great plan to kind of like minimize your workload so you're not working as hard, you're working a little bit more smarter than you are harder. And I feel like there could be someone getting caught up in things. So you may find, hopefully it's not any of you, but someone may get pulled into the office, get written up, may get suspended because they've been trying to do some unethical things at the workplace. So just be very careful. You guys do have Pluto transiting you, which can be very much a sinister planet. So be very careful if you're doing anything unethical, because it looks like you're going to get found out. Okay. Now, as it relates to monies, it looks like you guys are stable. For those of you that are making money, you may have, again, trying to find a way to make a little bit more money. I don't feel like it'll be like you making the most money ever, but again, wanting to go back to school, possibly starting your own business, taking on an extra job, that sort of thing, just to bring in some extra income. The holidays will be coming up in the States, so some of you could be focusing on that right now. So money looks good. There's opportunities again for you to get a new, but it's like a planning thing. It's not like, okay, I'm asking and I'm going to get it right now. No, it's like, okay, if I go to school, then this will give me more money. If I do this, and once I'm complete, because it's like you have to complete it. Some of you have completed it. So you've finished school, you've graduated, you've gotten your certificate, your license in something, and now you're about to, get it, either a promotion or get a lateral move that eventually you can make more money in, that sort of thing, or a new job. Excuse me. Now, as it relates to love, I do see that some of you could have been going through, I'm sorry, guys. You could have been going through some unsureness in your relationship. Someone wasn't really clear about what the hell is going on here. Like, you couldn't put your finger on it, but feelings just felt weird and different. Now I feel like some of you are wanting to leave the relationship, move on, start new, start something completely new. You may feel like, you know what? I thought I wanted to marry this person. I thought I wanted forever with this person, but actually I don't. They're just not, I feel like there's just like, how sometimes you with someone and then you realize we're just not on the same path in life. Like, you're not on the same level in life. You're not at the same stage in life. It's that, like, the person may feel a bit down, complacent, lazy. You may think that they don't necessarily take their life serious. They don't work as hard as they should. You may feel like they try to find ways to evade just putting in the work. They'll, try to find any kind of way to not have to work to come up with the same results. And in your mind, you're saying the best thing you could do is just put the work in, do what you need to do. And that's how you can get what you want. So I do feel like there's like a difference in just core values and ethical structures, characteristics, and just how you do things as a whole. And that may make you feel like, you know what, I don't think that this is going to work out. And you may be looking to do something on your own and move on, that sort of thing. I don't feel like it's happening right this second. I feel like there's like the spark of the thought of like, I don't know, I wanted forever with this person, but now I'm just not sure. And so for that, I feel for some of you that can relate to that, you may find yourself diving more into work. You may have caught this person in some lies and doing things that you just feel like, I got to watch you. And you're probably thinking, if I got to watch you, then I don't want you, So you may feel like your mate is not being very honest, behind your back. Some of you are working really hard, and because of it, you're really you're really financially stabilizing yourself and establishing yourself. But this person, again, they may take that as, okay, I can go away and play and these types of things. I feel like you're aware. I feel like but you haven't confronted the person. So it's just like, okay, fine. I feel like if that is the case, some of you may find yourself, this person may change. If they may sense that, okay, let me get my act together. Let me get my act right. So this person may change up a little bit. You may become a little bit more tolerant of it, you know, because there's a family here. You know, for some of you, if you have a family, others of you, if you're just dating someone, you may start to, you know, go out and date and you can meet another person. Now, I'm specifically talking about Capricorn women. So if you are kind of tired of one relationship, you may find yourself in your travels, in your day-to-day, you may meet someone new, okay? Or you may even know someone, you know, like you already know them. And it's like, wow, you know, I never even thought about this person like that. And now it could be like this spark of new interest in a new way with a person that you already know or a new person you've just met. So with that, I feel there may be you know, trying to give a person another chance before you make this decision. Someone, you know, wanting another chance, that sort of thing. And so for those of you outside of that situation, I do feel like some of you may be making plans to move, okay, with you and your mate. You may be making some plans to move. It could be, you know, because of a job, that sort of thing. So you're moving. I do feel like this move is going to be really a good one. You're going to really like it. I feel like somebody's not going to want to go, though. So it could be one of the kids. It could be, you know, someone in the family, or maybe a relative or a friend, or maybe a roommate or something like that. They don't really want to leave, that sort of thing. You may be saying, okay, I'm going to leave without you. But, you know, if it's the children, that sort of thing, they'll get over it because clearly you can't leave them. So I do see, like, at first someone not being very much into this new idea of like moving or starting something new or going someplace. But then once they get there, they're going to be glad that they did. Okay. Very, very much in a mundane sense. Others of you that tackled couples and singles. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it for you guys for the 2 weeks. If you're going on a trip, and that's what you guys are doing, planning. So you're working a lot, you're planning. Again, I just keep getting somebody's mate is despondent. Like you may be all on board and you're doing well and, you know, you're just moseying on with life, but then your mate could just really be like a sourpuss right now. Or it could be you. I feel like as we get to the, you know, the end of October, things will get a lot better. Okay. And that might, you know, that might go on for the next 2 weeks or 2 months. So for the remainder of 2017 or for the first 2 weeks of November, that sort of thing, where things are okay, things are good. You guys are traveling. There's a lot of fun energy, that sort of thing, or getting out, doing things together. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder of October 2017. I hope that this has been helpful. If you'd like to share with us how it has been, please do so in the comment section below. You know, we'd love to hear from you. And I would also, well, let me say this. If you would like a personal reading with me, I can be reached in the description box below, below this video, as well as the begin and end to the video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.